Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Big Bang Theory. We are in season number 2, episode 5, and hopefully, you guys have been enjoying this show so far. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying my reaction to the show. If so, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe to our Patreon to get some early access. Come show some support if you guys would like. If not, as always, it's completely cool. Remember, it's always up to you. Now, quick little recap on what we saw in the last episode, even though I doubt it's gonna really entitle to anything for this episode here. But Raj guys kind of made a discovery which made some news as far as the newspaper. I don't think it was actually newspaper. I think it was like a magazine, a pretty known magazine place. I think People magazine to be exact. Actually wanted to interview him, and I guess that's like a really big honor, something um like that happening. And he was so excited and super pumped about it. He wanted to invite his friends to join him for the ride, just be with me and let's enjoy this moment together. And they kind of was just like, they kind of was telling him no, but like they didn't want to hurt his feelings. Like they didn't want to attend whatever event that he was pretty much inviting them to, which it wasn't like, I don't know, it was kind of like ass on their part just because that's their friend. You want to be supportive for your friend, but they were not doing that for him. So Penny guys kind of wanted to be supportive for Raj and steps in that role of, just being there for him, which I mean, I don't know if it went good or bad, to be honest. It probably just went like whatever. Raj was drunk like throughout the whole event. As you guys know, he can't really speak to women, so that's just the only way he's able to really talk, especially around girls and Penny to be exact, because she was his date. She was there to support him, and again, nothing too major, guys. Nothing crazy happened last episode. It was just a good little. To me, it's like a filler. It was just one episode where they just threw out there just to throw out there, which it was a good episode, fun time, but nothing really too major as far as what's gonna happen for our story. So yeah, that's really it though. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and here we go.
They turned out to be much too stimulating to be compatible with a good night's sleep.
Oh my God, Sheldon.
I don't like the way Darth Vader stares at me.
I'm not going to work.
Oh, just because your career's been stagnant for out your retinas?
No.
Then you can drive. Let's go.
Oh no, I'd be Sheldon. You better start driving.
Didn't I tell you I'd be working nights and that you'd have to make other arrangements?
You did?
And?
I didn't. Let's go.
Sheldon, you better
Night,
call it.
Sheldon.
Right,
How
I'd be
am
like,
I
you better
going to
call a
get to
cab.
work?
Take the bus.
But I can't take the bus anymore. They don't have seat belts, and they won't let you lash yourself to the seat with bungee cords.
You tried to lash yourself to the seat with bungee cords.
I didn't
Right.
try. I succeeded. For some reason, it alarmed the other passengers, and I was asked to debus. Penny? Penny?
So I'm guessing Sheldon just doesn't know how to drive or may be afraid.
Leonard's asleep.
Thanks for the update. As long as you don't do that bungee cord thing, okay?
Penny,
She already knows about
you
it.
recently state that you and I are friends.
I figured she was gonna be like, what?
The favor.
Oh, dear God.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was interrupting your morning prayers. When you're done, we'll go.
I'll be like, Sheldon, you too old, man, to be acting like you can't drive now. Funny fact, I hit pause real quick just because I wanted to tell you this, guys. When I was growing up, I was nervous to drive as well. I even told my brothers, when I get older, hopefully I could find a woman who could take care of all those needs. Obviously, I'm older, so I'm able to drive and, take care of bills and things like that. But I just thought that was funny because it kind of reminded me of my situation a little bit back
Thank you
then.
for driving me to work.
Not as over the
Sure,
top
this
as
is my day
Sheldon,
off,
but I
Sheldon.
was afraid to
Oh,
drive
good.
at
I'm
one
not
point.
keeping you from anything. Of course not.
Too bad.
You're going up Euclid Avenue? Lies, but it has speed bumps.
Oh my
which
gosh,
appreciably
Sheldon,
increase
just-
point-to-point drive time, making it
She's
the
like
less
about to
efficient
blow up
choice.
on you.
But you have the con.
Oh no, what?
Of course,
Speed
if you're
bump?
not going to slow down for the speed bumps, I withdraw my previous objection. Here's a fun question. I often use our commute time to exercise our
I'll be like,
minds and
Sheldon,
brains
where are
and
you
things like
going with
that.
this?
We also play games.
Look at Penny's face, you
Would
guys.
you like to play one? Oh, come on, it's fun. Another bump. Helium.
She does not care.
Now, you could say mercury, and that would give me a Y. Then you're left with mendelevium, and
I'll be like,
there
Sheldon,
are no
chill,
more M's,
please.
Because I believe that
Just
my
play
nerium
music,
should still be
just
called
play music.
echiridium. So congratulations, you...
What the hell is that?
I'm sorry. I'm finding your reckless non...
You're gonna have to walk.
Get out.
Well, I have to tell you that while I do have a...
Oh, at least he made it to
Leonard, there
work.
you are. I'm ready to go home.
Gonna take his side.
Oh, you fucker.
Now, how do you propose I get home?
Howard.
How did you get here in the first place?
Pen- Oh, God, not Euclid Avenue!
Why did Howard leave you
Oh
in the
my
middle of the
God.
road anyway?
Can you drive me to Pottery Barn?
He's like, I'm not having it this time.
Maybe if I turn off the nightlight, I can keep the sheets. Euclid's new driver handbook.
Get your license and drive your damn self. I'm pretty sure
But I
that's
don't
what they're
have a
saying.
problem.
Sheldon,
I have one condition.
What?
We have to stop at Pottery Barn
To return the sheets.
Okay.
and Radio Shack
Oh no.
Fine.
and the comic book store.
All right.
Well, when I go to the comic book store.
Now Raj is left.
Ever wanted to kick Albert Einstein in the nuts? You know, I gotta ask, why didn't you just get a license at 16 like everybody else?
Oh, excuse me, but I have some concerns about these questions.
Oh no. He's about to take it over the top.
Yes?
Does it say I give a damn?
I'm not done. I have many additional concerns about these questions.
Don't make me climb over this counter.
All right, come on.
Man, I wish it was that easy, you guys, to get your learner's
Aced it.
permit. Not clicking? Oh. I thought he was gonna say it's not clicking.
Now, are there airbags?
you don't need airbags.
What does a simulated van rear end?
The traffic.
Oh, he's hauling ass.
Hit the brakes! Hit the brakes!
Oh! Wait, where's the pillow? The pillow.
Thank you. Sorry. Excuse me. My bad.
Oh, this is so bad, you guys.
Student driver.
How did you manage to get on the second field?
Than the average human.
No kidding.
Wait, no, I'm not going to go so far as to say that I represent a distinct new stage in humankind, you know, a homo novus, if you will. No, that's...
Maybe you'll evolve into something with wings.
He's starting to think about it. I knew it.
Teaching lab until I'm finished with my experiment.
Oh no.
But you finished your experiment a week ago.
Yep.
O hacen pan tostado y le cortan las orillas.
It's so over the top.
You saw nothing.
Oh my god, it's so over the top. Oh man. All right, though, ladies and gentlemen, that is our episode for Big Bang Theory, season number 2, episode number 5. And as always, it was pretty good. It was solid. Honestly, so far, To date so far as what I've watched, this is probably one of the funniest episodes of this season. I know we just started it. It's only episode 5 of season 2, but this one was really funny, man. And I thought right out the gate it was cool how relatable I kind of felt in a sense of like I told you guys, I even hit pause before the show started. Um, yeah, I was super nervous, guys. When I was younger, I was so nervous to get behind the wheel, to actually drive and be next to cars. And when I was younger, I've always had this mindset of like, oh man, I'm never gonna drive. I'm gonna make sure that the partner that I'm with, uh, she's gonna make sure to get me to point A and point B. I know it sounds ridiculous when you think about it, and now that I'm saying it out loud, but yeah, guys, I was totally like that. Probably not as extreme as Sheldon is. But yeah, I was totally like that. So it felt kind of relatable in a sense, this episode. I I could drive now, guys. I have my driver's license and I'm good to go. But I just wanted to bring that up because it just like I said, it felt very, very much relatable. Um but of course, Sheldon with the over the topness of him being him, you know. Um I liked this episode just in general. It was really funny. So again, Sheldon, he's struggling with not being able to transport himself to places. He can't drive. Doesn't seem like he wants to try to learn how to drive. Uh, and then Leonard is the one who always would be the guy to take them to work. Leonard is actually currently working on some kind of experiment to where he can only use this certain machine, or this certain, yeah, it was a laser machine. He's only able to use this laser machine at nighttime. So he's kind of like rotated his shift for a little bit just so that he could get this experiment, this project, that whatever it is he's working on, so he could eventually do what he needs to do. So Sheldon again normally gets a ride from Leonard, so he's like, "Oh man, who's gonna take me to work?" So he starts to go by like down the list. He goes and asks everybody pretty much. So Penny agrees to take Sheldon to work, right? Everything sounds good. Everything sounds great, right? Everything's good. But then Sheldon, guys, talks a little too much. He just was talking too much, started talking about Penny's check engine light being on, saying Penny shouldn't drive too fast. She was going over the speed bump um, pretty quickly. And Sheldon was just, I guess, annoying her. Annoying her. Jeez, had to make sure I said that right. Annoying her a lot to the point where she was just like, dude, get the hell out the car. Which I was suspecting that. I was like, dude, if you don't stop, she's just gonna say get out. And she really did. She kicked him out and he ends up walking to work. Um, yeah, so then he ends up guys pretty much walking to work. Everything seems good. When he leaves out of work, what becomes another issue. He got to work, but now he needs to find a way home to work. Remember, he can't drive. So he asks Leonard. Leonard just got to work, so obviously he can't do it. He has to work. So he ends up asking Howard, which I thought this scene was, I don't know, man, this was hilarious to see. When you got Sheldon and Howard together, like the way we just saw them here, it was just bound to be funny. It was just hilarious. You had Howard looking very annoyed trying to bring Sheldon home, going over the speed bumps. He actually took the same way that Penny took, getting them to work. He's taking the same route uh, back pretty much home. And it was just funny. I thought it was hilarious hearing Sheldon scream and then Howard, you know, just Howard just be looking funny, man. Just the way this whole thing looked, it just looked. Let me see if I could get
Oh, God, not Euclid Avenue!
it. Like right there, I don't know. It's just something about it. It was just so funny, man. I really enjoyed it. Same thing with Raj. They had like a little intervention for him as far as helping him learn how to drive, which Sheldon always has to be right. He always has to be right, and he always is a smartass about it. He's here to take his test, which he technically doesn't even really take the test, but ends up passing it, just due to his pure, I guess, annoyingness. The DMV lady just didn't want to hear it. She didn't have the time for it. As you guys see, DMV's packed as always. I mean, DMV is always packed, to be honest, which I hate going there unless you go super early in the morning. It's so annoying. And yeah, that's really it, guys. That was really it. They even Howard set up the simulator for him to practice driving. Uh, and yeah, that was it. I mean, other than what I literally just went over with you guys, to me it was just a funny episode. This moment here at the end with the ladies, the housekeep not housekeepers because it's a job. So like janitors, if you guys, I guess pretty much like janitors. When they see Sheldon, just I don't know. This whole thing was funny. It was a funny episode, even though not crazy amount of things happened in this episode. Um, yeah, I mean, you guys see me laughing a lot through this episode, to be honest. So, yeah. What else is there? What else is there? It's not really much. Like I said, I mean, I don't want to continue going over what we literally just saw. I just thought it makes the most sense just to point out the parts that I thought was funny. Like I said, it's not going to tie into the next episode, most likely. There's not no overall story based like where this is going to carry over throughout the seasons to come or whatever like that. So again, I don't want to continue talking too much and saying pretty much everything that we watched. So you guys know what I feel about this episode. This episode, it's funny. Um, I was laughing a lot. Just noticed this. Howard always has the beast ass belt buckles. Yeah, he had this one, but I noticed one at the end where he had like the Flash logo, like the lightning bolt on his belt buckle. It was like three of them. I just always noticed that he see right here, guys. He always has something different, man. It's so funny. It's so cool. But yeah, that's really it though. That's pretty much the episode. Solid episode. I enjoyed it. It was funny, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. That's all the time we have for today. I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I'll see you then.